You say you love me, but I don't think that it's true. It's all for you.
Oh yeah, back with another one, man. Do all black people think the same? Now listen, we did I did last time. I did do all dropouts think the same? Do all I said do all blackout. Holy fuck. Do all black people think the same? Now listen, bro. I know this video is going to be, what the fuck? Wow, I just heard myself. I know that this video is gonna be very like ignorant. I know it's gonna be ignorant as fuck. Oh my god. Alright, but yeah, I know this video is gonna be ignorant as shit. To be honest, bro, I feel like people don't want me to say this, or like people won't want to hear me say this, but like I feel like race doesn't matter at all. Like, even though I'm black, I don't really like I don't look at it as like, yo, bro, I'm black. And then when you hear somebody say some shit like, as a black person, I feel as they're ignorant as fuck. Like, that's just some ignorant shit, bro. I feel like race shouldn't matter, bro. Nobody picked their race when they was born on this earth, so I feel like we're all human at the end of the fucking day. I don't know. Do all black people think the same? I think there's gonna be a lot of ignorant shit that's said in here, but
all black people aren't going to be the same.
Cool, and I agree with you. And that's why I'm in the disagree column. I don't need that kind of foolishness around the children.
All right, let's fight. What's up?
we invited 6 black people to see the range of beliefs and values. I love me some fried chicken, man.
3, 2, 1.
See, that's so that's some racist ass shit, bro. Like, not only black people like fried chicken. Like, wait, they about to say disagree? If they say disagree, that's probably because the shit is too fattening or whatever. They probably want to like those motherfuckers that like, nah, I don't like greasy food. They probably like want to know.
Run over here. I thoroughly enjoy fried chicken. I love it. You know, I understand the stereotypes about it and all that kind of stuff, but I love it.
I just don't really like fried food. I'm not really a fan of chicken. I've never ate it, so.
You've never had fried chicken?
I have had it. I don't enjoy it. I don't really eat fried foods. I try to eat pretty healthy, so.
There is nothing wrong with white people wearing dreads. 3.
I mean, to be honest, dreads on white people, it don't really like. Nah, some people could rock it. Like, I feel like it could slide with some people, but other people, I feel like, I don't know. It's like some people can rock it, some people can't, honestly.
2, 1.
I feel like I'm always on the wrong side of the room.
Would you guys be offended if I had dreads, since I'm biracial, since I'm half black and half white? So where is the line? Like, if someone's a quarter black?
I'm not gonna sit there and come to your face and be like, you're not 100% black, therefore you can't. Like, that's not my place. However, if you're a white person and you have dreads in your hair, it's like, what does that mean to you? And you're not even wearing them right. Like, you don't even wash them.
I just don't see how a race can own a hairstyle. To be honest, like, hair is hair. There's all kinds of hairstyles in Africa. I still don't think that like a single race group can say, this one hairstyle, nobody else can do it but me.
And dreads is really like Jamaicans and shit. Kanye West is invited to the cookout. Kanye West could come up to my cookout, nigga. But what that nigga say? That nigga was like, first he said slavery was a choice. I agree with him 100%. And he said that Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves. She just sent them to work for other people. Kanye West, yeah, hell yeah, nigga. You come to my cookout, nigga. I fuck with Kanye West, man. You know what I'm saying? Harriet Tubman didn't really free the slaves.
Well, Harriet Tubman never actually freed the slaves. She just had the slaves go work for other white people.
I mean, hey, man's not lying. He just telling the truth that don't nobody else want to hear. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I mean, shit. Sorry, like, fuck, nigga. What? Like, stop.
Is invited to the cookout.
Hell yeah. Get up in here. Not get up out of here. Get up in the cookout. You heard me? Get up in here. You heard me? Spin through.
This cookout needs to just die. Like, no more cookouts. No, bruh, just go home. Like, there ain't no cookout.
I'm sorry, I strongly agree because I don't like the idea of perpetuating this concept that all black people have to be the same and think the same and act the same. I don't think he's fully understood. People like Kanye are creatives and he uses like creative speech. And some people just take him at face value or like kind of like the literal sense of what he's saying. And if you did that, every creative could be taken the wrong way.
Kanye West is good, man. He just needs some help, bro. That's all. He just needs some help. Kanye West is a good dude, man. He needs help, man. That's all. That's all he is, man. He just needs to forgive himself, man. You know, we're not all Kanye. We're not perfect, Kanye. Just forgive yourself, man. It's all good. Just keep it moving, bro.
I disagree with that, Deep. Like, I don't think that he's so creative and that his words are being misinterpreted. Like, he's making very specific
Yeah, like, I don't think, like, his words should be misinterpreted. I think that, like...
phrases. Like, black people chose to be slaves. That's completely untrue, and in my opinion, that's just unacceptable.
I mean, nah, hey, slavery was a choice. Slavery was a choice. Let's keep it 100, my nigga. First of all, let's keep it 100, bro. Nigga, with the mindset that we have now, if we were supposed to be... Now, I'm not saying it's the slaves' fault. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? Because if I didn't have the mindset I have now and I was back into slavery, I would have stayed there. I'm not going to lie. But if I have the mindset I have now and I was back then in slavery times, nigga, I'd have been killed myself, nigga. I would have ran and they'd have had to shot me in my back. I would have jumped off the boat, nigga. I'd have did a double backflip off the fucking boat, nigga, and I would have drowned myself. Like it's over, my nigga. I'd have hit a fat ass stall and then tuck real quick. But nah, I'd have been out that motherfucker, nigga. Like, nah, I'm not no slave, nigga. That shit dead, nigga. You heard me? Get the fuck up out of here, nigga. So in that sense, I see why Kanye said that slavery is kind of a choice, because you didn't really have to do it. But like, I mean, I can't blame them. Like I said, like, if I didn't have the mindset I have now and I was back there, nigga, I'd have stayed a slave, my nigga. I'd have did what I was told, because that's growing up, that's what I was told, you know what I'm saying? But with the mindset I got now, hell the fuck nah. You get up out of here, you heard me? Nah, nigga, that shit dead, nigga. They gonna have to kill me, my nigga. They gonna have to kill me, nigga. They gonna have to put me on a T, nigga. They gonna have to put a barrel to my back, nigga. They gonna have to up that bitch, nigga. They gonna have to do that shit, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
But I think that's people misunderstanding what he's saying. I really don't think he's trying to...
Yeah, how do you interpret that?
No, I think what he's saying is there's a mindset where you know where like
here. So okay, like he was trying to say it in the term of like, you know, it was a choice for you to stay there when you knew that you could have done whatever else to get out, and maybe you would have ended up dead, but it would have been better than being a slave. So I don't.
Exactly. I like these two. Exactly.
It's not like I'm. Whoa.
This is not you talking to Kanye. This negates the millions of people who did.
Don't you believe that today there are people whose mindset they're corporate slaves, or they're people?
But you gotta be careful with the language you use. Kanye's an artist. He's a lyricist. So you can't say stuff like that, because
he can say whatever the fuck he want. Who cares what his status is in life, nigga? You can say whatever you want. Speak your mind, nigga. Who gives a... See, fuck you, nigga.
People haven't learned their history yet. And some people don't know that it was millions and millions and millions of blacks who fought oppression, who fought slavery.
Nigga, black people were selling each other to the white people, bruh. Don't bring that history shit up in here, nigga. Black people were selling each other to the white man, bruh. Fuck up out of here, nigga. Nobody want to hear that shit, nigga.
You're right in that he needs to be more conscious of his word choice, because there's not everybody who's gonna understand that.
And that's why I say, somebody as smart as Kanye, I think he's doing this for shock value and for money. And if he's doing that, he's setting people back. And that's why I can't rock with him on that.
What scares me is the second somebody speak in PC or not, or they're able to articulate what they're trying to say well or not, that they're excluded from cookouts and from a culture and from your identity. And I think that's scary, because I'll tell you right now, the more we treat people who are different and isolate ourselves even, I think the worse it is for us long term. And to be honest, we're gonna drive more and more people to have closeted feelings and emotions. And this goes back to people saying like, would you rather have a racist next to you that's hiding it, or would you rather have a racist next to you that's letting you know how they feel and you know where they're coming from?
Cool, and I agree with you. And that's why I'm in the disagree column. He could come eventually once we have some conversations. But right now, I don't need that kind of foolishness around the children.
Listen, nigga, we're slave. We're only slave mentally, bruh. Only slave mentally, bruh. Slavery happened. It's over with, nigga. It's your choice if you want to hold on to that shit or not. Police target black men and women.
Black men and women. 3, 2.
Nigga, it's not only black and white people, bruh. Sorry, nigga. I've seen police harass. I seen a police harass this white dude fucking a couple of weeks ago. Like, the nigga wasn't even doing shit. He was just minding his own business. He was walking and shit, and he was just like, bro, I'm not even doing nothing. Why you bothering me and shit? And the police was just stalking him and shit. I seen that, bruh. But nobody talks about that though. It's only when a black person. Don't you realize that police maybe kind of like to go for black people because they're ignorant as fuck, and that's what they like to do. The blacker and the more ignorant you are, they like that shit. And they just gonna keep pushing your buttons. If they tell you to do something and you sit up here with attitude and shit, the police, they like that shit. They gonna keep doing it and they gonna keep pushing your buttons, my nigga. But nah, I'm not saying that it's all black people's fault. There are crooked cops in the world. You know what I'm saying? So it's a half and half thing, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's not just that, but.
1.
Not all police target black people. Like, not all of them do, but some do. Like, I mean, you know.
I said strongly agree. It was created to monitor the minority in the group. Back in the day, it was the Irish, it was Italians, and so it's ingrained into the system of policing. And that's the problem. I think we have to reframe what policing is now. And until we do that, it will always be targeting people of color because that's what it was created to do.
I see it as like there's a little bit of a socio-economic piece to it. It's like kind of saying the SEC mostly prosecutes white people. Through like years of institutional racism, you know, where there's poverty and there's communities that are kind of like have created this like perfect storm of issues, like whether it's legal issues, people robbing each other, selling drugs or whatnot. You know, the idea is if you police that neighborhood more, you're gonna have more of them arrested.
Can I ask you, Deep? Can I ask you, like, do you feel like there are equal amount of arrests happening on Wall Street than there are happening in the hood?
Like the white collar like crimes are I do think
Crimes is normally happening in the fucking hood. Like, why do you think police is patrolling? Most of the crimes happen on Wall Street. Yeah, it's niggas that don't want to fuck with that shit. Bro, what?
I think they're less like monitored and less, you know, but without having all the data
crime
that
there.
I need, but I
The
do
police is
feel
gonna
that,
be where
that
there's
they
more
don't
crime
suffer
at.
as much
Like,
consequence
They don't.
when they commit crimes.
That's very true. You got to look at the prison industrial complex here too in the U.S. That's huge business. So, and if you look at a group of citizens that have been perceived as no value having to society or whatever, okay, boom, we're gonna push them, we're gonna pipeline them into that system.
Yeah, and I also think that, you know, the qualifications to become a police officer are so low, and it's like, my life is literally in your hands, man. Like, if I get pulled over, maybe that will be the day that I go home to be with the Lord, and I think that that's really tough for me, because you don't want to be distrustful of the police, but they're so incredibly distrustful of us that it's like, you could literally kill me.
My father worked in law enforcement, and he's a black man, so there are some law enforcement officers that don't feel that way. However, I
could tell they're not really fucking with her. They not.
I think a lot of it does have to do with fear and the fear of black people. So I think that if we kind of address that fear level and that we didn't portray black people, especially black men, as, you know, big, scary guys, that would change a lot of stuff.
I act differently around people who aren't black.
I do.
3, 2, 1.
You moonwalking? Which one? How you gonna moonwalk? Which one are you going?
I agree that I act differently around people that aren't black, just because like corporate America doesn't want to hear me talking, doesn't want to hear me speaking in slang, and I am not happy about it. Like, I wish that it was different, but I feel like I need to do to fit into that group.
I strongly disagree. I am me wherever I go. I'm a proud black man, and I'm gonna speak my truth every day of the week. If you don't like it, shit, it ain't on me, that's on you. And I feel like it's a disservice to anyone I'm around if I'm not being my authentic self. Because my white friends might want to hang out with me because I'm black. They want some flavor. So if I go in being something totally different,
you're doing too much.
Then,
There's two different things. There's two different things. One thing is, are you changing yourself or are you changing how you're communicating who you are? And I'm changing how I'm communicating who I am, and I still remain the same.
Like, do you have a white voice?
Do I have a white voice? I know code. I'm a black man, trust me. Every black person growing up in America can code switch.
Then you need to move a little bit.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing. The question was, do I act different when I'm in different surroundings? And no. But see, how would I ever be accepted if I'm always code switching? That means I'm always acquiescing to something else. You see what I'm saying? So in order to be accepted, you gotta bring you.
Do you guys, when you say code switch, do you mean you change the actual words you say, or do you mean you change the tone of your voice?
I change how I say it, and I change what I say. I'll walk into a business meeting different than how I walk into the basketball court. So that's me changing to fit the scenario to benefit the end.
That's not people though, that's a business though.
Goal. And I don't view that as a negative, I view that as me focusing on what the end goal is.
But I feel like American society has made black people operate in that fashion. Because nobody asks white people to code switch. They can be white in America, China, wherever. They accept it, we're around like Visa. But I'm the only one that has to go around and say, oh, hi, how you doing?
I am proud to be black.
I don't give a fuck.
3, 2, 1.
Well, all right, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. Hand clap for y'all. Yeah.
I'm glad that we all strongly agree. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that, you know, we
Bitch, you're
can
black
have
anyway.
these discussions and like
Whatever.
still go home knowing that we're family, and I love being
my
black. I
God.
love that blackness is expressed many different ways. It's not just one way.
I'm proud to be biracial. I'm proud of my immigrant half, proud of my black half. My ancestors bought their own freedom from slavery.
Yeah, I love being black. I wouldn't have it any other way. I mean, yeah, it presents its challenges, but I couldn't fathom being something else. So I am very proud to be an African American here in America. Yeah. This was fun.
Thank you.
Good job, guys. Yeah.
You see, I wish I could like that nigga that just said, I am so proud to be black and I am so I wouldn't have it any other fucking way. If I would have put this motherfucker in like a time machine or some shit, or like I wish I could just like magically form a crystal ball and put that motherfucker in that crystal ball, and he being the same person but just with a fresh mindset, and him growing up white, and somebody asks him, are you proud to be white? I wonder if he would say, I'm white and I would not have it no other way. I wonder if he would say that shit then. Nigga, you just grew up and you knew you was black, you told you was black, and then it was what it was. You take it and you move on with it. Like, what the fuck? Niggas said I wouldn't have it no other way. Like, what? Like, I don't know, bro. I think that whole topic is ignorant, bro. Who gives a fuck, bro? Like, nobody picked their race when they were born. It is what it is, nigga. Like, who gives a fuck? Anyways, dudes. I'm out, dudes. That was a pretty good one. I might do another one. I don't even know yet. But, yo, I'm out. Bah!
Do you love me? Do you need me?